So, everybody ready?
Yes.
Nice to meet you all. I'm Samu. I come from Finland and I come from a company named IISY. And we are providing Freesi indoor climate service for huge property clients. And we are cooperating with Newsecin. So first of all, I would like to know that are you correct audience? So how many of you agrees with me that customer satisfaction is important in property business? Hand up. Almost everyone. Good. How many of you agree with me that customer satisfaction and profit has correlation in property business? Okay, let's continue. This is interesting topic for you. Perfect. So, I'll give you a task. All of you are now working in a company of 8 people and you are choosing an office for your team. They are, let's say, engineers. On the right, you can see standard office, good location, very price-wise. There's a restaurant downstairs and it's a 2 years term. Good deal. On the left, you can see premium office. There's secured indoor climate. We can guarantee the employee satisfaction in there. It's provenly meeting the targets that has been set up to the property. It's visualized in the info screens in the building, and the people's opinion is gathered 4 times a year. 1,000 difference per month. How many of you will choose the one from the right? None of you. 1. Good deal. How about from the left?
Depends on the terms, because on the left hand side is 2 years.
Let's make it 3 years then. Okay. Well, it proves one thing. We all are actually voted according to the statistics. Covering, you know the company.
Yes.
They have done a study from tenants 2018, and interesting thing in that study is that indoor climate is the most important thing when choosing office. Price, the second most important, then the location is not that important. Would you like to have a solution how to reach this kind of office that tenants are interested and satisfied? There's the solution that we are providing. It's Freesi indoor climate service, how we call it. Freesi means, by the way, fresh. We have devices that we are using in the properties. It's turnkey solution for every property. It doesn't matter is it new or old one. There's no expensive investments for you and we are taking care of it. It's completely wireless, so we can install it in every building. Then we have the software. It has a floor plan. There's the control of indoor climate classification. There's the analysis tool. It's really easy to end user reporting, and we have the technical parameters from the building. We are civil engineers and we are heating ventilation engineers. We really do know how the buildings should work, and if they don't work, we know it properly. So that's folded inside the software. And then there's our engineering team. We call it as a Freesi partner. There's 3 seasonal analysis per year. There's technical indoor reports that comes from there. There's recommendations for actions. What should you do with your property to avoid risks and the problems not to come in? And once you are choosing a company for completing those actions, we are tracking that they reach the goal. The price, 10 cents per square meter per month. We are now maybe in 4,000 square meter, 5,000 square meter building. How much is it for 5,000 square meter building per month? You know it? 500. And the most important thing is that since all of you have a property portfolio, we are not talking about one single building or one single room. This is actual case. Sorry, it's in Finnish, my mistake, but I'll explain. It includes 12 big properties from our client. In here you can see the indoor climate index, which we are calculating from the building. In here you can see the different parameters, and in here you can see the development of the indoor climate once the client is doing the things that we tell them to do in the buildings. So it's significant difference. We are starting from 80 and we are now in 91, so it's climbing up. And 90 is a level from the like in a good level, 90 to 100. So this client's portfolio is meeting the targets that we have set to them. And how do you install it in your building? What do we need from you? We do the pre-work. Our engineering team makes the plan for the building. What we need from you is a floor plan. Then we install it, the system in the building. What we need from you, a phone number who to call once we enter to the building. And most important part, improving the indoor climate. What we need from you is your technical team's commitment that we reach the goal that we have been setting. We call it as a turnkey solution. How is it turnkey solution for you? How do you like it? That's what I thought. And if you think are there any other methods that you can reach the same goal? There's a differentiation in the market. Well, there's huge amount of different kind of IoT devices. We are using IoT devices as well. But one thing in common in there is that it's usually you are doing reactive actions once you are using them, and it's usually for the small areas. The softwares only in the IoT devices are not that developed into the property business. Then there's tenant claims. Some companies are working with them. I do not recommend to follow the tenant claims only. I recommend to do something before your tenant claims. Then there's consultants, like the oldest profession in the construction industry is to be a consultant. Usually they are focused in one building at a time. They can do predictive actions, but they are a little bit expensive for scaling up the whole portfolio, like 200,000 square meters, for example. Then you have the heating, ventilation, automation, and the BMS systems. Well, mainly you do the reactive actions with them, like it's the standard you are using, but it's scalable up to even 1 million, 2 million square meters easily. What we do differently is that we have the scalable product and we are focused in predictive actions. So I wish you all welcome to this path that we are walking in. The benefits that we are giving to our clients is the secured indoor climate, economical savings, and the most important, the healthier buildings that makes the tenants happy. These are the clients that we have been working with. These are the public sector clients from Finland. And these are the private sector ones. Old buildings, new buildings, both. At the moment, 209 buildings. There's a video of NCC and their client that we have been working with. I'll see if I can turn it on from here.
Espoon kaupunki ja NCC on sopinut tämmöistä elinkaarimalliin sisältyy koulujen peruskorjaus ja ylläpito 25 vuoden ajan.
Eli Freesi-sisäilmapalvelut ollaan valittu tää yhteistyökumppaniksi tarkkailemaan näiden kiinteistöjen sisäilmaolosuhteita. Eli lähdettiin tosiaan näihin Freesi-antureihin ihan sillä perusteella liikkeelle, että kiinteistössä oli sisäilmaongelma epäilyjä ja niille piti saada jostain totaalista dataa, että mikä tilanne on.
Tämä meidän yhteistyö, mikä on tullut Freesi, on tullut mukaan, se on tullut tukemaan sitä tästä varmuudesta. Me ollaan tilattu tietynlainen kiinteistö palveluineen ja olosuhteineen. Että me ollaan varmistettu, että me saadaan se, mitä me ollaan tilattukin. Odotukset oli tietenkin, aluksi oli vähän niin kuin skeptinen, että mitäköhän oikeasti tämän tyyppinen järjestelmä niin pystyy todentamaan sisäilma-asioihin. Mutta kyllä täytyy iloksi todeta, että oma skeptisyys on kyllä karissut tässä, että sinänsä niin.
Yhteistyö meidän kannalta toimii niin Espoon kaupungin suuntaan mukavasti kuin Freesin suuntaan mukavasti, että me saadaan dataa ja päästään yhteistyössä viemään sitä asiaa eteenpäin ja oikeaan suuntaan.
Sen kanssa menee ihan moitteettomasti, ei meillä ole mitään ongelmia, että palvelu on moitteetonta, kaikki asiakastyytyväisyyskyselyt ja suora palaute käyttäjiltä kyllä osoittaa sen, että homma toimii ja he ovat tyytyväisiä.
There was somebody from NCC today in here, all right? No. So, I have a proposal for you. 100,000 square meters. It's not much in the end. 25,000 square meter buildings, for example. The price for that is 10,000 euros. And there's no extra costs. And we will do all the work. So, we are launching a program and it's called Frontrunners of Healthier Buildings in Norway 2020. I would like to have all of you in this program, as you can see here in the list. And it's limited for 100,000 square meters per participant. Who's with me? So what happens next? Today, I'll have a look of your property list. I have sent almost all of you an email and my contact information, and there's a few meetings for the afternoon as well. So I'll check the property list together with you. I'll prepare offers, meanwhile you can read the contract. And then we can agree on the next step, and the third part we will start 2020. So any questions?
So
Yeah, go first.
okay. What do you do after you collected the data? How do you give the feedback to the organization who's going to do the work?
Well, we have an AI bolted in our software which is analyzing the buildings continuously all the time. So if there's something super urgent, you will get it within the same day, but as well you will have it in the engineering team meetings with your technical team, gathered as a list that these are the things that we should do about the risks from upcoming, and then you will tell these are the actions that we will do, and then we will do the tracking for the projects. So every day or between 4 months, depending on the action that we will give for you. You had also a question.
So if I understand it right, so you have your devices that communicates up to a dashboard, and the users, are they using the dashboard or are you using the dashboards?
Huh? Please repeat.
So the information that is gathered from the sensors,
Yes.
is presented to the users,
Yeah.
in the form of a dashboard that you present to them.
Yeah.
And
We
is
have.
that the dashboard that you are using, or is that the dashboard that we as customers are using to monitor it on a daily basis?
Yeah, we have a dashboard for your clients,
Yeah.
but we have different levels in our clients. So the standard dashboard is like a normal Joe, but of course the technical team has a little bit more better dashboards to understand deeper dive, for example, volatile organic compounds. And then the property director, who is responsible, for example, for 500 properties,
Yeah.
has a different kind of dashboard for understanding and
Yeah.
prioritizing the budget.
Yeah.
And also for the maintenance guy, there's a quick analysis tool that they can see that the things that we are, for example, doing adjusting of ventilation, that are we meeting the targets and did we do it well? Any other questions?
Who are performing the changes in the building management system? Are you doing it or the technical team?
The technical team.
Customer? You're just giving.
Yeah, the customer or the company who is working for you, depending on the organization that you are using.
Can you connect directly to the BMS system and do the changes?
Well, I have to say we have a project now with 2 cities that we are connecting our system to their automations. So it's something which is upcoming next year, but I want to sell you a solution which we are providing right now.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect, thank you.